only get better from here. So if you would all now join me, raise your glasses and join me in a toast. Kimberlee and David's Happily Ever After.
Water count.
Now, who's that? There you go, Michael.
As I'm assuming the majority of the people know, I'm Michael, I'm David's brother. I'm the soft-spoken brother, the one with the full head of hair. And during this evening, I just wanted to take a few minutes and say a couple words about this very special couple to my left. It's a sincere pleasure to stand up before you tonight. That's the best man of this character, but ultimately there's been no greater reward in my life than being actually able to call David my brother for the last 26 plus years of my life. To say that I think the world of him would be an understatement. His integrity and character, if recorded, would be off the charts. Through all the adventures of brotherhood, from hitting him over the head with a baseball bat, nicknaming him Virgil Dorkenmeyer, you've heard that one before, ignoring his pleas to play farm with him when it wasn't cool to hang out with your younger brother, and dragging him, kicking and fussing, to preschool, kindergarten, and dare I say, college. He's always been there when I've needed him, regardless of the circumstance. And I know that this and so many other decent qualities that this young man possesses will continue to be demonstrated to this young woman to his left that he loves so very much. I've never been confident of anything more in my life, and Kimberlee, it goes without saying that you picked a good one. Kimberlee, on the other hand, well, probably not everyone knows this, but things kind of got off to a rocky start between us right away. My first impression of her was, well, kind of a bit of a downer. When visiting David and me out in Washington, D.C., she really wanted to go to Mount Vernon. So I decided that sounds great. We'll take David and Kimberlee to Mount Vernon. And when we got to Mount Vernon, she became infatuated with Grandma's chocolate chip cookies. So she went over to the stand, got a chocolate chip cookie, and looked at the line of the long line, mind you, of about a dozen people. And decided that as opposed to, touring George Washington's magnificent estate, she had her cookie. It's basically what she came for. She told me, all right, we're done here. All kidding aside, I've gotten to know Kimberlee a little better over the years. And I truly think that with all my heart that she's a very special woman, and my brother is so lucky to have her. And while I know everyone here tonight would share those same feelings with me, I'm going to take the liberty in saying that those who can't be here with us tonight, namely our grandfather and also Grandpa and Grandma Iowa, would be looking down upon you or thinking of you yet this evening and would be so, so very proud to welcome you into our family. I think I'm fairly comfortable in saying that I've spent more time together with this couple than anyone else here tonight. And what you see here tonight, the look in their eyes when they're together, the fondness they show for each other, I've always seen throughout all the years that I've known them. And as a French writer, I'm going to massacre this and I'm going to try to pronounce it anyway. Armand Aurore Dustine Dupin once wrote, "There is only one happiness," and I repeat this because it's important, David. You can laugh at me, but you have to. There is only one happiness in this life: to love and be loved. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you see here tonight and will always see between this couple. And as with every relationship, you experience up and downs, and I've witnessed these times too between this couple. But I can say, having never mentioned this before, when I first saw them together, I knew the beginning of something special, companionship that would last for the rest of their lives. I would like to close by offering you a bit of a letter. It was actually written by someone quite a while ago. You may have heard of her before. Her name is actually Abigail Adams. She's the first lady to President John Adams. And Abigail and John spent years away from each other, with John serving overseas, founding of her country, years that nearly measured in decades. Their only correspondence was through letters, although they often wrote daily. For several years, they only received maybe 1 or 2 letters a year. And on December 23rd, 1783, having not seen her husband in 8 years, Abigail writes to John, and I quote, "My dearest friend, should I draw you the picture of my heart, it would be what I hope you would still love, though it contained nothing new. The early possession you obtained there, and the absolute power you have obtained over it, leaves not the smallest space unoccupied. I look back to the early days of our acquaintance and friendship as the days of love and innocence, and with an indescribable pleasure, I have seen a score of years roll over our heads with an affection heightened and improved by time. Nor have the dreary years of absence in the smallest degree effaced from my mind the image of the dear, entitled man to whom I have my heart." David and Kimberlee, well, I have no doubt that you will not be experiencing these long absences between each other. What I do believe is that, like John and Abigail, your love and devotion for each other here tonight will be as real as it is this evening, as it will be so many years from now, no matter where you are, no matter what you'll be doing. My deepest congratulations. I love you, and I'm so very proud of the both of you.